Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the VULCAN Report. This intraday report is for trading on Tuesday, February the 7th, 2017. Looking at the gold futures, you can see that gold is still outside the Kumo cloud and positioning itself up for a 1250 run. Hopefully we'll see that on tomorrow, but the market does look still to be in a bullish mode. Looking at silver, we have a similar setup in silver. Silver, you can see, well above the Kumo cloud. Healthy close still above the Kumo cloud, setting up for that $18 run, which we should be able to see tomorrow. Taking a look at dry ships. Dry ships after the close showed off. Here's what we look like on the 1 hour chart. You can see that the market ran all the way up here to $5.98, collapsed down to like $4.35, and we closed around $4.48, and now we're around $4.50. So as you can see, the market is had quite a bit of price action. It closed on the daily at $4.83. So right now we're about 23 cents off of where we closed. Wild ride though. Good news with the earnings and all that good stuff. We know that the company now is not going to zero. It's not going to bankruptcy. So we should be able to get a nice reversal in the AM on this one. And this is still one of those wild stocks that you just love to hate. A lot of technical damage on the chart, but it's one of those fun ones. So what can we say? Can't say too much about it. Looking at our miners here, we have a situation with the GDXJ, nice green on the screen, and I think we're well poised for a run to 45. This should take Pretty Ricky and NAC and everybody else with it. As you can see here, here's NAC. All right, just leveling out here on the daily chart, but still looks good for a run to 350. That's going to be the real base here. 350 should be the new support once we get up and over where we need to go. Taking a look at Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, same thing. All right, poised for a run higher. Just looking for that first close above 10 bucks. If we can get a close above $10, then we'll be sitting pretty here for the next leg higher. Taking a look here at AG. AG is playing ball with us. Not as much pent-up energy and strength as some of the others, but it's still there. It's still in a bullish stance, and I think we want to get further to at least about 12 bucks. I think is what we're gonna think about building a base for the next bull run in the AG. Looking at Hecla. All right, Hecla is closing out near the lows of its session, but still in that overall bullish stance. I think we're going to make a run towards 7 here, and then we can build a base to probably take a stab at 10. So I think $10 is doable in the Hecla. Taking a look now at the long bond. I told you that these bonds were being defended. The Fed is not letting it go, but so far we've run up 2 full points in the last 2 days in these bonds. Everybody calling for bond bubble bursting and all that stuff. This bond ain't going nowhere. This is your daily chart. I showed you yesterday. Here's your weekly chart. All right, yeah, we're off those highs, most definitely for sure. Yes, on the weekly chart, this is a bear market, but it's being defended. It's not just a straight up crash and burn. We've seen crash and burns. We've been heading lower, but it's been step by step by step by step, orderly fashion. This is all orderly, okay? So just be mindful that the Fed is still here. All right, don't think that there's no one home and the lights are turned out. That's not the case. This bond market's still been defended. They're going to keep these rates right where they want them to be. The rates have gone up, just like I told you they would, but the market is finding some support. Don't be surprised if we see 159. This is poised to make that run toward 159. Let's see if we can do it. Taking a look at crude oil. Crude oil is still an overall bullish position on the weekly, even though we're starting to come off now and come back to this trend line support. $50 is that first support. The second one's going to be around 48. Taking a look at the daily picture. You see it's coming off. Every time we hit this trend line, it bounces right from it. Is it going to do the same this time, or is it going to fall off the cliff and get deeper into the cumulus cloud? If it can build some momentum, then you got a couple of ramps to help bail you out here. You got 1, 2 ramps that help project this thing back to 55, and then it can build a base at 55 to make a run at 60. That's how I see that shaping up. Looking at the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ 100 is holding strong. This is strength in this chart. This thing wants to go to 5,300, folks. That's right, 5,300. It's very doable. It could even do it before spring and summer. Don't be surprised, folks. Do not be surprised if that happens. Taking a look now at the US dollar index. It is being well defended. It is staying above par. It's now using the bottom of the cumulus cloud as a support. And it looks like it wants to get back at least to 102. So in the near term, 102 is in play in the US dollar index. Taking a look here at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is showing signs of a possible breakout rally into new highs. That's right. We have this super ramp coming up in the Bitcoin. If this trajectory is followed, Bitcoin could explode. Just in this particular ETF alone, we're looking at a possible $15 run from where we are now. This would be the equivalent of Bitcoin taking out its old highs. Bitcoin could see a run up to 1,500 in the short term if we get up and running here. So keep an eye out. 152 is the old high. We could gun for that and take it out. If this thing gets going and gets explosive, that's exactly what's going to happen here. So Bitcoin is in play. Keep your eyes open for the Bitcoin, folks. All right. With that said, I think that's all I got. So remember, come on over to postwavetrading.com so you can learn how to trade these markets. Learn how to hedge your physical portfolio. Learn how to hedge. Learn how to benefit from what the central banks do and fail to do. Learn how you can prosper in this new Trump economy. PulseWaveTrading.com. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.